I'm gonna do a quick trick, but I don't need the entire deck. Now, I'm gonna riffle through. I want you to try to catch a card, but don't use this one. See? Should we try it again? Now, if that worked, and if you caught a card, now I'm gonna also show you this right here. I learned this with iPhones. If you take your hand and you wave it over, you can turn the light on. Wave it the opposite way, you can actually turn it off. But if you get really good at it, you can actually wave it over and make it look like the phone actually disappears. If you wave it back, you should have your playing card appear just like that. What is up, guys? I'm sorry that I've been gone for a little bit. I've just been super busy, especially during this time, during Christmas. It's just been wild. So yeah, last week was my birthday. I turned 24, and my girlfriend and I, we went out to Mohegan Sun. We only went like once because it was just a bunch of other stuff that were pretty much more fun because we were so dumb that we could not figure out the roulette machines. Not roulette, what do you call it? The thing when you pull the thingy and it spin. What are those called? Slot machines. Roulette. Slot machines. We couldn't figure it out because we'll just keep putting money in and like we'll win money and we'll lose money. It's one of those weird things. And I just wanted to do a video of all the things I got and also all the small businesses that we went to, because there was a place in Connecticut called the Mystic Village. And also as a token of a little, I should frame this, we won a whole 17 cents out of like the $20 that we spent. But yeah, that was completely worth it. And one of the first things, I also got a couple of birthday gifts from my girlfriend. Here, I'm going to show you probably the most annoying one out of all of them is this here. You're probably thinking, oh, it's a little controller keychain. No, you'd be wrong. It's probably one of the most annoying flashlights you would ever use. And for some reason, it's not here where you would actually like use controller and press the button. But for some reason, the button and the flashlight comes out. So when you press it, it basically just it shines right in your face, and it just makes the most annoying sound ever. Doesn't that just sound like cancer? She also got me another thing that is also kind of like a video game type thing. Is this. If I turn it to the side, that is actually really cool. It's just, and it's actually Sony licensed there. And I think she got this from like Five Below for like a couple bucks or whatever. But bro, no one used this. Did anyone use this? Only the dinosaurs did, because when I was growing up, I've always had the DualShock, the two sticks on there. But I guess some people remember this shitty just using that. No one, I don't think anyone did. Also, my girlfriend got me this coin. Honestly, don't know where she got it from. There we go. And one of my favorite places, it's called a place called Make Your Mark, and they laser engrave anything that you want, or they already have pre-made things. Like they would have like symbols of like mermaids, or they would have anchors. Literally, if you go into any shop in New England, it's just anchors and boats on stuff. But surprisingly, they would engrave something that you want. It can't be something extremely too detailed. You're gonna most likely have a problem with it. One of the things that they made for me was this. This is a Zippo lighter, and they engraved, see that? They were able to engrave my logo right onto there, and it came out extremely well. They really didn't have to cut any corners. Sometimes if it's like a really small area and it's too detailed, they would have to cut out a lot. But they really didn't have to do much. And this would look extremely professional when I go back to doing gigs. Going constantly striking it. And then you could also order from them, and it's really good. It's really well made, and it takes like a few minutes for them to do it. It doesn't take too long. I think it took like 20 minutes. They also made a hat for me, but I can't find it. I love the hat so much I ordered 2 more from them, and that should be coming in the mail pretty soon. But the hat didn't come out too great because I used the same exact logo, and it was way too much detail on a really small patch of leather that was on that face area. But yeah, it's called Make Your Mark. I think they're pretty much brand new, because when I ordered from them, I had to get their phone number and do the transaction over the phone instead of them sending me like a PayPal invoice or something like that. That would have been much easier. I wish they could fix that in the future to make transactions go a little bit smoother. This is the catalog that they gave me. It's like they have like their own like mugs and stuff like that. That's like I think those are like the pre-made things that they make. But you could literally engrave anything you want. And you knew I would have gotten a red lighter, but I think the only colors they really had was like pink and black. Those are only 2. But yeah, they make straws and things like that. And also, probably the biggest, I literally have to go on the other side of the room and get it, was this right here. This gorgeous piece of art, this whole thing. I haven't even wrote on it yet. I think when I got home, I stepped on it for a couple seconds just to see how loose the trucks were, and the trucks are extremely loose. I gotta tighten it. Also got this tool, and he gave me like 1 million stickers for some reason. Really nice guy. The funny thing about this skate shop, also, to let you guys know, I would put the businesses down below and I'll link them in the description. But the funny thing about this skate shop, it wasn't in the best part of Connecticut, to be honest. Super, super, super nice guy. But in the area surrounding him, there were like vacant buildings. I think literally the building across from him was busted out windows and just nobody in that area. But it was a really nice place. It was full of like van boxes, the sneakers, like van sneakers all over the place, like the boxes. I guess he doesn't have a stock room, but it's all over there. And I think most of these skateboards that he has is actually other artists that he knows. So he actually prints his own skateboards instead of getting something from like Thrasher. I think he has a couple of like those expensive brand ones, but he gets local artists and puts their art on it, which I thought was really cool. And the funny thing was, I asked him a question. I think I asked him because he sells his art and some of his skateboards in other shops around the country. And I was like, oh, do you sell your stuff on like Zoomies? And the funny thing he said, it was like, I think Zoomies is like corporate evil. And around this time, it's getting worse and worse because you're having all these small businesses basically literally being slowly choked out by the government saying, this place could close, this place has to close, but this place could stay open. Is that they're literally telling all these small businesses that they can't operate, but Walmart can stay open constantly and make more money. And it just doesn't make any sense when they do that. And it's really been frustrating me. It's been really annoying and gnawing at me the whole time that this is constantly happening, because I can't go out and I can't perform. I probably did like 2 gigs so far, and it's just been messing with me and a lot of people that I know. And it's literally people saying, hey, suicides are up, people can't pay their bills, people are stuck home. They're like, you literally can't wear a cloth on your face, dude. Like, oh, you literally can't stay home. It's just another 2 weeks. And people literally been stuck home for the past like almost been stuck inside for almost a year. And it's there's literally a video that just came out of California of a woman being shut down, and she has tents set up and she has everything 6 feet apart. No, actually I think it was 7 feet apart. California shuts her down, and literally right next to her is like a movie theater that has like picnic tables with the same exact setup, but they can stay open.
So this is my place, the Pineapple Hill Grill and Saloon. If you go to my page, you can see all the work I did for outdoor dining, for tables being 7 feet apart. And I come in today because I'm organizing a protest, and I came in to get stuff for that. And I walk into my parking lot, and obviously Mayor Garcetti has approved this. Has approved this being set up for a movie company. I'm losing everything. Everything I own is being taken away from me. And they set up a movie company right next to my outdoor patio, which is right over here. And people wonder why I'm protesting and why I have had enough. They have not given us money and they have shut us down. We cannot survive. My staff cannot survive. Look at this. Tell me that this is dangerous, but right next to me as a slap in my face, that's safe. This is safe. 50 feet away. This is dangerous. Mayor Garcetti and Gavin Newsom is responsible for every single person that doesn't have unemployment, that does not have a job, and all the businesses that are going under. And we need your help. We need somebody to do something about this.
And it's just insane. I can't express it enough. It's really infuriating that all these other places just do whatever they want while everyone else just sits there and suffers. It's like, oh yeah, and it's this. I'm sorry. It's going. I wanted this to be like a nice video, like telling people to go out and support their like local businesses. But what's really infuriating me is that the people that you see online, it's literal double speak or double think, where they literally go out and they say, go out and support your small businesses, and then they go out and they support Black Lives Matter, Antifa, or they tell people to stay home. They need to go lock down to save more lives when they've been going out the whole time. And Antifa and Black Lives Matter that have been destroying small businesses for months on end, and the lockdowns have been destroying small businesses. It's complete clown world. I just can't. Yeah, I didn't want to get too depressing, but it's something that's been bothering me this entire time. It's just people, they don't care about other people. They're like, oh, stay home to save grandma. But when people have alcoholism, suicide, that you could ignore those deaths, but you got to pay attention to these deaths that really haven't spiked at all, but cases have been going up, but deaths really didn't move all that much. And I think I'm gonna be done talking about that. But there is another place. This place is really nice. Didn't know existed until I started skateboarding. They've been closed down for months, and they just were able to reopen. It is called the Edge Skate Park. This is actually in Massachusetts, not in Connecticut. And it's a skate park, indoor skate park actually, and it's really big. And I went there, and you see kids going up and down ramps, slamming their face on something and getting up. I don't know how kids do that. I don't know. All right, I'm done complaining. I swear, I'm pretty sure this is what you guys hear or probably think about all the time. So I'm gonna stop. So yes, the two places that I would like you guys to visit is the Make Your Mark. I'm gonna show the business card one time. You could email them or go to their website's really weird. I would probably say the best way to reach out is their Facebook, if you can focus. There you go. Is that and the Ideal Skate Shop, because he would give you like 1,000 stickers. All I did is buy like the multi-tool and the skateboard. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.